Hello everyone, welcome back to Let's Listen, where we understand English the way it is actually used, especially in newspapers. Yes, and today's discussion is extremely important for exams, interviews, and general awareness. Newspaper vocabulary related to the economic condition of a country. When newspapers talk about the economy, they rarely use simple words like good or bad. Exactly. Instead, they use layered, precise terms that reflect growth, stress, recovery, or decline. Understanding these words changes the way you read the news. Let's start with a very common phrase. The economy is showing signs of recovery. Here, recovery means the economy is improving after a difficult period, like a recession or slowdown. You'll often see collocations such as economic recovery, gradual recovery, or post-pandemic recovery. Now, the opposite situation. The country is facing an economic slowdown. Slowdown means growth is happening but at a reduced pace. Very important, slowdown does not mean collapse. It means the economy is still growing, just more slowly. A stronger negative word is recession. Yes, when newspapers say the economy slipped into recession, it means economic activity has declined for a sustained period. Common collocations include enter recession, deep recession, and global recession. Another headline-friendly word is inflation. Inflation means a rise in the general price level of goods and services. So, when newspapers say inflation remains high, it directly affects daily life, food prices, fuel, rent. You'd often read soaring inflation, taming inflation, or inflationary pressures. Linked to inflation is cost of living. Yes, rising cost of living burdens middle-class households. That phrase is very exam-friendly. It refers to how expensive basic necessities have become. Now let's talk about GDP, Gross Domestic Product. Newspapers frequently say GDP growth remained robust this quarter. Here, robust means strong and healthy. Instead of saying good growth, newspapers say robust growth or steady growth. Another advanced word is fiscal. Yes, fiscal relates to government revenue, spending, and budgeting. So when you read fiscal deficit widens, it means government spending is exceeding its income. Collocations include fiscal discipline, fiscal consolidation, and fiscal burden. Now a very commonly misunderstood phrase, economic stimulus. That means steps taken by the government to boost economic activity, especially during slowdowns. For example, the government announced a stimulus package to revive demand. Let's move to employment-related vocabulary. Unemployment rate rose marginally. Marginally means slightly, not sharply. Newspapers use words like marginally, significantly, or sharply to show the degree of change. Another powerful word is investment. Yes, foreign investment flows remained strong. Here, flows means movement of money into the country. Common collocations are attract investment, boost investment, and decline in investment. Trade-related vocabulary is also important. Exports witnessed a steady rise. Witnessed is a typical newspaper verb. It simply means experienced. You'll see verbs like witnessed, registered, or recorded instead of saw. Another serious term is economic disparity. Yes, disparity means inequality or imbalance. For example, economic disparity between urban and rural areas continues to widen. Now let's talk about confidence-related words. Consumer sentiment remains cautious. Sentiment refers to people's feelings and confidence about the economy. You'll often read positive sentiment, weak sentiment, or business sentiment. A very strong concluding word newspapers use is outlook. Yes, the economic outlook for the coming year appears optimistic. Outlook means future expectation or forecast. So today we discussed words like recovery, slowdown, inflation, fiscal deficit, stimulus, disparity, and phrases like robust growth, cost of living, consumer sentiment, economic outlook. These are not difficult words, they are newspaper habits. If you read economic news daily and notice these patterns, your comprehension improves automatically. And more importantly, your answers sound mature and informed. This is Let's Listen, keep listening, keep understanding, and stay informed.